there are few rules around this voice messaging platform. And one is the length of your audio message must be at most 1 minute 30 seconds, and that is 90 seconds. Okay, anything beyond that, the system will restrict you from sending. And the audio size should also not exceed 20 megabytes. So take note of this. Always send the message to yourself first to be sure the system is working perfectly. And once you receive the message, then it confirms that the system at that moment is working as expected. Also, when you send a message, let's say you have bulk numbers, 1,000, 2,000, whatever, when you initiate the send process and the system sends the message, it starts sending from 2 minutes interval. If you have large numbers and your number is the last one on the list, you should not expect that within 2 minutes all the numbers should receive it. It sends the messages in batches of 1,000 at a time, 1,000 at a time, 1,000 at a time. So take note of that. And so yours may delay a little bit beyond the 2 minutes depending on where your number is in the list of the contact numbers you are sending the message to. It will come like a normal call, just like you receive a normal call. A 10-digit number will call you, and then when you pick the call, you hear the audio you attach here will be playing to your hearing. And then when you pick the call, you hear the audio you attach here will be playing to your hearing. Now, if you miss the call, let's say the recipient missed the call, and that person dials the number that called, okay, the audio will play back for the person to listen, okay. Sometimes the system may be down, and so when you send to yourself and the audio or you did not get the call within 4 minutes, still the audio hasn't come, then there might be a problem with the platform, and that way you can contact us. And to contact us, you can click on this WhatsApp button below, or you can call 020-600-7255 or 054-862-9941. When you call us, we'll be able to respond to you and address any concerns you have. So take note of that. Again, there's also another rule around the voice call. Okay, it is regulated by NCA, that's the National Communication Authority. So there are off times that you cannot send messages. For example, you cannot send message after 5 p.m. upwards. You can also send messages early in the morning. You can only send messages from 7 o'clock upwards. If you send messages during the odd hours, the message will go through. Only a few people will receive it. Most of the contacts will not receive it. So it records low delivery rates, and that is not our fault. So kindly take note of that you don't send messages after 5 p.m. and you don't send messages before 7 a.m. Take note of that. Again, the number that sends the audio message is a system number which sends the message. So it's free for you to use. However, it's not only meant for you. So when you send an audio message or a voice message, so long as no clients, any of our clients is using the system, your audio remains on that number. So anybody who dials that number will hear your message, meaning that when you send a message and your recipients receive the audio or receive the call, maybe they missed it. Maybe it took them about, let's say, 30 minutes to realize that they've missed the call, and they dial the number, they will hear your message play back to them. Okay, so long as the system has not been used by another client, so long as you have not sent a new message, the first message you send remains on the number anytime you call that number. So take note of that, and it comes with rental charges. So we want to make this clear that the number that sends the message is not for you permanently, but others also use that same number in sending the messages. Again, there's also one thing you need to know, that when you send a voice message, what the system does is that after 1 hour, it will do a second attempt to send to those numbers that couldn't receive, to check whether their numbers are active now, and then the message will go back to them after an hour. So take note that there's always a second attempt on the system to send to those numbers that could not receive it at the first time. But that only will happen if the system has not been used by another client. It also will work only when you have your own dedicated number. I hope this is clear. So that's all for voice call or voice blast messaging. 1,000 at a time, 1,000 at a time, 1,000 at a time. So take note of that. And so yours may delay a little bit beyond the 2 minutes, depending on where your number is in the list of the contact numbers you are sending the message to.